Look, the trail runner, the energy of our beloved runner this morning is extraordinary. Luar biasa sekali pada pagi hari kita.
A very good early morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Kintamani, Bali, Indonesia, for the flag off of the 60-kilometer points race in the Asia Trailmaster Championship. We are still in season 10. We are 5 months out from the championship final in Vietnam, Mukang Chai Ultra Trail. And we're back in Indonesia for the 4th points race in Indonesia of this season. The 100k was flagged off already yesterday afternoon. I will be giving you a quick update on that in a moment. What we're about to witness now is the flag off of the 60k, the medium distance race, with a couple of hundreds of runners, with good fields, but two clear favorites. Vanja Knops, winner of BTR in 2022 already. Then it was only 30k, now it's 60, double the distance, and Vanja has been very busy in the recent weeks, but feeling good, as she said yesterday. And in the men's 60k, we are looking at a potential second ATM victory of Lodewijk Vrins, also from the Low Countries in Europe. Lodewijk Vrins from the TA team in Hong Kong. So we have Vanja and Lodewijk Vrins as the clear favorites, but they are contenders, and in the women's race one of the contenders is here now hugged by her father, Shamira Ote from Malaysia. Race winner in Malaysia, struggled a bit in the ATM final last year in Borneo TMBT. Let's see what she can do. What she can do today. Also Lolita Lintanga is here from Malaysia, also potential podium candidate, and also based in Malaysia but from the Philippines is Ritzi Amor. These are the main contenders, I would say, of those who we know, of course, for Vanja Knops, and also perhaps Indonesia's Henny Sutanda. Henny Sutanda is the winner of Mantra last year. Contenders for the men's race for Lodewijk Vrins, plenty of guys as well. There's Sobiri from Indonesia, Sobari from Indonesia. Maybe Timo Gilbert because the conditions suit him. It's not so warm, it's not hot, it's not raining anymore though. We also have, who do we have? Luis Alvarez from Hong Kong, also potential podium candidate or at least for top 5. And there's a couple of other people as well. The names do not really come to my mind right now. It's also for me very early. Had 2 hours of sleep only, as we were also following the 100k race. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of this BTR 60 race. And before we maybe talk to a few runners, the 100k is in progress, and Roberto Cain from the Philippines is still in the lead by himself. He's about 3 kilometers ahead of Ahmad Nizar, the runner from Jember in Java. Ahmad Nizar and the Hong Kong runner, Kok, is a new name for us in ATM, so he is in 3rd place. Then we have the duo from Bandung, Arif Wismayono and Hilman Molana. And that's the top 5. In the women's race, it's still Man Yi Chung as expected from Hong Kong, and she is quite well ahead, about 4 kilometers. It's a bit easier to count in distance here than in time. Man Yi Chung is about 4 kilometers ahead of the surprising Thailand competitor Siriporn Lumatong. When I say surprising is 2 weeks ago in Penang Sky Race she was not that in that great shape. She finished, I believe, 8th, if I'm not mistaken. But today Siriporn is proving that her 9th place in the ATM final 2024 was no coincidence. So she's very strong today and running ahead of Ruth Teresia in 3rd place. And close to Ruth Teresia in 4th is Devi, also from Indonesia. And then we have the other runners, including those from Malaysia. Hamza is, I believe, in 5th place now, and she was 4th in Penang Sky Race 2 weeks ago. I do not know exactly the number of participants in the 60k, but it's a lot. Let's take a quick look there also. Morning. 60k compared to the 100k is basically the 100k minus Gunung Agung. So runners will also go up Gunung Batur first, and then continue to Abang. And Abang is where Roberto Cain and all the faster 100k runners are right now. The expectation is, based on current pace, that Roberto Cain, or the winner at least, of the 100k will come into the finish between 8 and 9 a.m. It could of course still be a little bit later. First of all, let's not forget it's not 100k but 106k, and that is 1 hour more. But based on current pacing, Roberto should be coming in around 8, 9 a.m. somewhere in between that. Runners are lining up here. We are still 10 minutes, I think, away from the start. Shamira there, so as I was saying also, hey, hello, good to see you. You want to say hello to Ina?
Halo Kak Ina, masih inget gak sama muka ademu ini?
Thank you, good luck for the race. Yeah. Friend of Ina Budiarni, who is watching at the moment as well. Ina Budiarni, one of the first female grandmaster, in fact, back in 2017. I'm waiting to see Lodewijk Vriends. I mentioned him before as the top favorite, so he hails from the Netherlands. He's been living in Hong Kong. He's part of the T8 team, and he was the winner of the 9 Dragons Stage 1 last year. This year, Lodewijk has a 4th place in Vietnam Ultra Marathon on his record, so that was his first race of the ATM season. This will be his 2nd. He did not take part in Lantau 70 nor in the 9 Dragons this year. There we have Lolita Lintanga. We also have Halimatun Saaria here. Halimatun, first ATM race of the season. She could also, on a good day, be a podium contender, just as Lolita. But Lolita also 2 weeks ago in Penang Sky Race did not look as sharp as last year, or in BTM this year, because in BTM this year Lolita was 3rd. Behind Ritzi Amor, who is also in this race, as I mentioned before, from the Oli Athletic team, and Agi Sabanal, the other Filipino. Ritzi Amor, the boxer, trail runner, as we like to call her. She is not only trail runner but also martial arts expert. She's doing Muay Thai and also classic boxing. She's in this race, and it will be her 4th ATM race of the season. She scored 2 podiums so far, a 2nd place and a 3rd place. And she's definitely capable of scoring another podium here this Saturday.
Biar semuanya finishnya strong, finishnya happy dan juga enjoy the race ya.
I also have not yet seen Timo and Luis, but undoubtedly they will be here. I saw Vanja Knops before I started the live stream, so she is definitely here. Somebody who's also supposed to be here, but we haven't seen him yet, is Nguyen Trong from Vietnam. In the men's race, he can also be a top 3 candidate for sure. Here is Vanja, by the way, trying to get her way to the front. For Vanja, it can be her 2nd, not her 2nd actually. She was 2nd in Tahura Trail. No, she wasn't. Of course, she won Tahura Trail. Yeah, that was her 8th ATM victory of her career, trail running career. Mentioned it before, 25th in the European Marathon Championships just 3-4 weeks ago in Belgium in a time of 2 hours 52. Vanja Knops also 2nd place in the ATM Championship in the last 2 years, 3rd place in 2022. Will this be her year? Mukang Chai trail run in Vietnam on 4th of October will decide that. Timo Gilbert is right here. He's coming to the front here. He's been a qualifier for Team Indonesia for the past 3 seasons. He's been living in Bali for a long time.
President Director SC Indonesia. Hello.
So I have not seen Luis yet, but I think I need to move to the front if I want to capture the start.
pastinya untuk teman-teman semua di kategori.
And I need to go around here, just like yesterday. So
Are you ready?
Wow.
speakers Fazri and Vrina are heating up the show here.
Ya, foto dulu, mungkin bisa
Okay.
tangannya diangkat ke atas.
Managed to get around.
Raise your
I need to get around
hand.
this
We're gonna take
arena.
the
Tahan dulu,
photograph
tahan.
here.
Di atas tahan
Hold
dulu,
up, hold.
ya.
Please hold.
Wow.
I would have liked to have a word with Lodewijk, but I haven't seen him. He's here though, I saw him yesterday.
Ya. Dan yang pastinya kita
Alright,
juga
so we made it to the front.
seluruh teman-teman untuk dapat menundukkan kepala. Kita sama-sama ingin berdoa memanjatkan
Let's see who's on the front row.
atas kehadiran Tuhan Yang Maha Esa, karena hari ini semua peserta sudah berada
Of course,
di
with
depan
I think there's about 200-300 runners here on the 60k. There's bound to be some new names, people we don't know. There's Lodewijk in the front in the third row. He's quite tall, so he's sticking out there.
Agama dan kepercayaan masing-masing, berdoa dimulai.
The man to beat, I would say.
Berdoa selesai.
Baik. Yang pasti kita juga ingin membangkitkan
Yes.
semangat yang luar biasa. Jadi kita mohon kepada seluruh peserta dan seluruh family dan juga seluruh pengunjung yang ada di race venue untuk dapat sikap sempurna.
Ya.
Karena kita sesaat lagi akan bersama-sama
Lolita
menyanyikan
and
lagu
Halimatun
bangsa
made it all the way to the
Indonesia
front there on the
Raya.
second
So,
row.
To all runners, please join us in singing Indonesian
Now the
anthem,
traditional
our
national anthem of Indonesia
Kita
before the
sama-sama
start of this
menyanyikan
race.
lagu bangsa Indonesia Raya, menyanyikan lagu kebangsaan Indonesia Raya.
We're less than 4 minutes before the start of this BTR 60k race. It hasn't been raining now for 12 hours, so the trails should be okay. Trails dry out quite quickly here in Bali, and the temperature is cool. It's around 20 degrees now, so it's actually ideal conditions. It will not stay like this, of course. It's bound to become quite hot and humid. Contrary to yesterday's 100k, we will be able to follow the first runners along Batur and coming down from Batur especially. After Batur, when 2 hours into the race, we will be heading towards sunrise, and then the fastest runners will be in the black lava field, which is always very scenic, very spectacular to see also. Scenes that we remember from the Bali Ultra event in August.
Ya.
So we will be there around 6:30 a.m. sunrise here in Bali for the first runners.
Teman-teman yang merasa handphonenya hilang, ya.
We're waiting for the flag off.
Ya, nanti kita cek lagi ya.
Jadi tolong
Betul.
cek lagi, please check your fast or maybe your belt if you lost one phone or iPhone. Please you can
Wow.
come, yeah, you can come to us.
Ya.
Let me put it in my
Oke, kita masih ada waktu kurang lebih 3 menit lagi teman-teman semuanya. Coba kita
3
coba
minutes
mulai.
to go.
Yes.
Still
3
3 minutes to go, in
menit lagi,
fact.
teman-teman. Coba yang dari Jakarta, mana Jakarta? Wow. Dari Bali, mana dari Bali? Dari Jawa Timur.
I was just talking about the black lava, and here we can see
Dari Balikpapan
the back of the speakers. Black lava is waiting for you.
Banyak banget Malaysia.
And that refers particularly to Gunung Batur, the first climb of the day.
Dari Jawa Barat, mana
Oops.
Jawa Barat? Wow. Coba dari
Another
Jawa
caught by
Barat,
surprise
mana
there.
Jawa Barat? Oke, luar biasa sekali, kita masih ada waktu. Oke, teman-teman semuanya, semangat ya. Energi kalian luar biasa, kita lihat. Luar biasa, ada teman-teman dari rakyat Indonesia juga. Wow.
Dan di sini kita sudah kehadiran yang pastinya
Ya.
akan flag off pada pagi hari ini adalah Mr. Sota Fukushima. Sota-san, ohayo gozaimasu. Oke, kita.
This event, BTR Bali, is the last points race in a long series that started already back in the beginning of January, Vietnam Trail Marathon.
Boleh
It's been very busy on our circuit since then, with races almost every weekend.
Ya, pelan-pelan aja, oleh dikasih.
And
So today is the day that you show your result of training.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see you guys in finish line, but your safety is priority. So
there will be a 1 month break
enjoy safety.
after this one. We'll be back in June, in exactly 1 month's time, with the Points Trail Ultra in Bukit Nom in the Philippines. That will be followed by the Trail de Gombak in Malaysia, close to Kuala Lumpur. Will be a big event there with some good runners going to that event. Same weekend we have the second Myanmar race. That's the Mount Popa Jungle Trail Run. And Rashila Tamang is set to be running there. The 2023 Asia Trail Master Champion Rashila Tamang, scheduled to run in Myanmar next month. A few runners come arriving late here. That's actually Taufik Hidayat. Taufik Hidayat from Bandung, and yeah, he is also a protagonist here in Indonesia, potential podium candidate. But it wasn't so good in Tahura Trail, and we have the flag off right now. Here we have Lodewijk immediately going to the front. See some familiar faces. The names do not immediately come to me, come to my mind right now. I saw also Eddie Kwang from Singapore, event organizer of the Ultra Trail Singapore. That takes place at the end of June, so also coming up quite soon again. Ultra Trail Singapore, 50k. Also UTSG in Singapore will be a good race again. Last year we had a fantastic race there between Jeff Campbell, John Rionifa and Haha and Vanya. And also this year some big names have been announced already, like Godwin Mirar. Vanya most likely again as well. And with that being said, we will close this broadcast of the 60k flag off. There's a bit of a bottleneck here, as we also saw yesterday. It doesn't matter that much, but the runners are off, and we're going to be off to the first water station, which actually comes after the summit of Batur, so it will be a while. As I estimated before, around 6 o'clock we will be back, hopefully live. Depends on the connectivity, for the passage of the first runners in the black lava fields. Stay tuned for updates, nevertheless, on our Asia Trail Master Facebook page.